Well, ladies and gentlemen, that stunk. That was a very, very bad game. And welcome to the Vikings post-game show. Now, we've had bad games this season. Okay, Philadelphia, Dallas, Detroit, you consider a bad game, and now Green Bay. We have not played great football this entire season. Okay, we've played a lot of one-possession games. We're 11-0 in one-possession games. We have 10 comeback wins. But I think it was very apparent at halftime that all hope was kind of lost. Even though many Vikings fans, including myself, thought there still is chance. There's still this hope. We marched down the field, slowly, methodically. Bam, it's a fumble. Packers return it, or receive it, or get it. And then they march down. They proceed to score. What do? We proceed to go 3 and out. We proceed to throw interceptions. We proceed to not play football. Green Bay beat us. Plain and simple. We played bad football. Okay, top to bottom. Kirk Cousins, 3 interceptions. It's not prime time, my guy. It's not prime time. It's only 3 o'clock. Come on. Gotta play better than that. Alexander Madison, barely our leading rusher with 38 yards. Actually, I think Kirk Cousins. Oh, yeah. Kirk Cousins has 37 rushing yards. Jalen Naylor, a rookie, guy who never plays, was our leading receiver. 3 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Adam Thielen, 1 catch, 16 yards. Justin Jefferson, 1 catch, 15 yards. Hawkinson, 7 catches, 59 yards. We didn't play football. We didn't show up. Green Bay did. Oh, yeah. Green Bay, you bet you did. They had a pick 6. They had a kickoff return touchdown. Aaron Rodgers was slinging the ball. No interceptions. He really didn't do great. Aaron Jones, 111 yards on the ground. Allen Lazard, 59 through the air. Robert Tonyan, a touchdown and 52 through the air. So by no means was this game, it was a blowout, right? But it wasn't a fancy game from either side. But that stunk. That really, really stunk. Okay? Now, there's no chance at the 1 seed anymore. Even though the Eagles did lose, we had to win. We had to win out. Okay? So there's no chance at the 1 seed. We can still have the 2 seed. All we need to happen is the Niners to lose against the Raiders. Their game's tied. I believe it's going in OT, whatever the case may be. But we have got to be better. Okay? I will take a 2 seed. I will take a 3 seed because we're still in the playoffs. This is still a very good team. That game was just horrible from top to bottom. Ed Donatel, see you later. How you doing? Keep it moving. I hope you don't have a job next season, but that game was horrible. Hopefully we can bounce back next week against the Chicago Bears. I believe we can, but we've been pretty bad against mobile quarterbacks, so hopefully we get the job done this Sunday or upcoming Sunday. So anyways, SKOL Vikes. All right. Let's see what we got in the chat, because that was bad, man. That was just embarrassing. And no, the Niners moved up to the 2 seed. They just won. So great. Vikings are 3 seed right now, which is okay. The Niners won with a field goal. Sick. Shout out to y'all, man. Justin Jefferson fan. That did stink. What's up, Brad? And Nomad. Nomad says, at this point, I kind of hope we rest all our starters next week at Chicago. The 1 seed is out of reach now, and there is not much difference between 2 and 3 seed if all our guys are banged up anyway. Yeah, I agree. I'll take the 3 seed, because if we have the Giants, round 1, give me the Giants. We beat them once. Let's beat them again. Okay? Except we've had a hard time doing that against we beat Detroit, then we lost to Detroit. We beat Green Bay, then we lost to Green Bay. We beat the Giants. Now we could lose to the Giants. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but, either way, I don't care. We're in the playoffs, right? Appreciate that, Grand Azir. Shout out. Rules. Let me see. I will check on that for you. It was 37-34 in OT. Niners pulled it off, unfortunately. So, it is what it is, man. I mean, you got to roll with the punches. You got to take, that's how the cookie crumbles. You got to do what you got to do. We didn't perform at all. Nobody was performing. Jareer Alexander got the best of Justin Jefferson, got in his head. It was very apparent. Kirk Cousins I don't know what he was doing. Don't know if he was even at the game. Could have been somebody disguised at him, but right? Yeah, I agree. I think we can get it done, though. I'm just satisfied that we're going to the playoffs. Okay, this game would have sucked if we weren't going to the playoffs or if we needed to go to the playoffs. But it was a disgusting performance, absolutely disgusting performance. And if we want to win in the playoffs, that can't happen. Ed Donatel, you have to be better. I think we have the talent on both offense and defense to be a very, very good football team, and we are. But we have to be more consistent. We have to start fast, and we don't. We don't get pressure on the quarterback. Ed Donatello, your scheme is trash. Fix it. Bend but don't break. We broke today. We broke a couple times this season. Figure it out. He needs to be gone. If I'm Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, I'm firing Ed Donatello the second the season is over, whenever that may be. He is chopped liver. Gross. It's not, Brad, it's not even on the refs. We stunk the entire game. After that block punt, we should have scored a touchdown. Should have. What do? We kick a field goal. Because we stunk. Execution wasn't there. Protection wasn't there. I don't care if we had a third string center in the game. Do your job. Do your job. It's not that hard. Not that hard at all. Do you think the players are fatigued from the long season? What is it? A win today would eliminate the Packers to the playoffs, yes. Yeah, it would have. And I don't. They could be fatigued from the long season, but if you're a vet, you know how to control that. You know how to control that. So, I mean, I don't want any excuses. If they say that, it's a long season, okay? You're in the NFL. You knew it was going to be 18 weeks or more. Figure it out, No, I don't want Jeff Saturday. Yep. Yeah, I seen that, Gritty. That was horrible, man. It was just a bad effort from everybody. Just a bad execution is what it kind of boils down to. You could say play calling and stuff, but it comes down to the players, man. Except for Ed Donatel. I don't like his scheme. I don't like his play calling on defense. It sucks. It really, really sucks. But what are you going to do? I'm kind of sitting here like I want to be super mad. I want to be just pissed, but I can't. Because we're in the playoffs. Exactly. The season's even longer if you go to the Super Bowl. Like, we have to figure out a way to be, I don't know, just more aggressive. We have to be more aggressive. We have to start faster. No more of this complacent drives. We'll just kick a field goal to start the game. No. Punch him in the mouth. Punch him in the mouth. That is what we need to do. We need to do that next week. Starts next week. Punch Chicago right in the mouth. Make them feel our presence. Detroit did today. Detroit hung 41 on Chicago. 41-10. Very similar to our score. So we should be able to absolutely pounce on them. We should absolutely just throw them in the trash. However, it's going to be a close game. Promise you. I promise you that. It's going to be a very close game. Alexander's a punk because he got smoked by JJ in the first game, and he showed today that he's a child. Yeah. He had a big ego, but he backed it up. Yeah, we just got to hope we get hot in the playoffs. Yeah, Robert. Every week we say that. Like, start fast, and we never do. Like, do I have to go in that locker room and just smack somebody in the mouth for once? Like, hey, wake up. Play some football. You're not shopping at the mall right now, okay? You don't need to go get groceries. You need to go get a dub, and you need to hang up 14 points on this team in the first 10 minutes. And we never do. It is literally just frustrating. Just frustrating, because we're a good team. But we're not showing the world that we're a good team. In fact, we're showing a lot of people that we're frauds. And that's sickening. That's embarrassing. 12-4. We're a good football team. But I don't know about you guys, but we got to figure things out. We have to figure things out. If we make a run at the Super Bowl, dude, I'd be shocked. Very shocked. And it is kind of every year, man. We're dreaming of a championship. We always have been. Every single one of us. Doesn't matter if you're 100 years old or 25 or 3 years old. You've always been waiting for a Super Bowl. Dreaming of a Super Bowl. But we're not going to win one playing like that. We're not going to win one playing like that. Not going to happen. If you want it, now is the time to turn the page, erase everything, and do something that we haven't seen all year and just blow the team out. Blow the opponent out. We haven't done it since week 1 against Green Bay. Donatell is our weakest link. Exactly. 3 touchdowns per game, if not more. No, we don't play the Niners. So it'd be, if the season ended today, it'd be Niners versus the 7th seed, which I believe is Detroit. And then it would be us versus the Giants. So that's how that would work. And then if we were to beat the Giants, we'd play the Eagles, I believe. Or the whoever is the worst seed out of that 2 seed and 7 seed. Well, yeah. Whatever, I'd have to dive into it. But that was a bad game, folks. That was a bad game. Hopefully we can correct it. Bounce back stronger next week against Chicago. Let's go into the playoffs fighting strong on a winning streak. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Nomad. I am right there with you. Definitely need to do that. Did I see the look on the players? No. Probably look of defeat, disgust. They probably looked complacent. Probably okay with it. I did not see their faces. I didn't even care to look at their faces. Play better. Execute better. Get separation. Our defense, too soft. Got to be better. Oh, yeah. So Seattle would be the 7th seed right now. Yes, he does, Robert. I'd be right there with him. Yeah, thanks, Saints. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all, unfortunately. But I really don't have much more to say other than that stunk. And we are not dogs. Okay, we're puppy dogs. Not dogs yet. That was bad football. Execution has to be better. Coaching has to be better. Both sides of the ball. Everything just has to be better. Let's clean it up. Let's go get a dub next week against Chicago, which I will not be here for that stream. And let's go into the week 1 playoffs and see who we got. Okay? Clean slate in the playoffs. 0-0. Let's figure it out. Let's get dubs. Let's go to that Super Bowl. Let's win ourselves a ring. But anyway, shout out to everyone tuning in. Make sure to drop a like on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I much appreciate it to everyone. Have a great one. SKOL Vikes.